for relocating us at the last minute. It's all good. We made it work. My mom always said, when things get tough, everything will work out. When you go through some trials in life, and you are thrown curves in life, everything will work out through faith and truth. Wedding party, thank you. Connor, Emmett, Hannah, Carter, Rena, Maddie, Sam, Kira, Kate, and Billy, and Jacqueline. Jacqueline, her mother grew up 2-3 blocks north of me in Morton Grove, Illinois. Tara, Brenna's friend, grew up on Churchill Street in Morton Grove.
Churchill!
My sister-in-law, Francie, grew up with John, Nancy, and Tony. There's some connections here. I'd like to thank the business of our house.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Zach's aunts and uncles, Uncle Rico, Uncle Tony, and Nancy, and Nikki, Dominic, and Alexa, who are Zach's cousins. My sister-in-law Michelle, my brother Tom, sister-in-law Nancy, my brother-in-law Dean, and my sister Eileen. Especially the Cantlingers, who we've been friends with for 23, 24 years. Ed and Rebecca Trujillo. The Levy family. Chavez family. Thank you. I also like to thank my grandparents, or Brenna's grandparents, as well as my grandparents, that immigrated from Ireland to the States. And for Brenna and Zach to decide to have a wedding here, it was pretty special. Everyone thought it was my idea. I had nothing to do with it. I'll never forget, I was sitting on the couch in my corner, and Brenna's in the kitchen with Gail. And they're talking, and I didn't really catch what they were saying, but Gail's like, "Dan, did you hear that?" And I'm like, "What?" "Brenna wants to get married in Ireland." What? Got up, sat there for a little bit, talked, and I went into my bedroom. I sat down on my bed and just was thinking, I wish my parents were here.
They are.
They are, in spirit. But I'd like to thank Robert and Patricia Flood. I'll add a little bit more to it. When we got to the door, she opened it. And she's like, oh, I wish I put a bra on. So, you ran with me. She and I got along pretty well. She said it how it is. She didn't give a shit what she said. So you know I'm like that. But I'm honest. And so was Grandma B. July 4th, 2001, Tucson Medical Center. 2000. My life changed. When I knew we were having Brenna, a girl, I had to, we had Connor and Emma. I was like, man, she's going to be tough. And yeah, she was. She went from this cute, precious, beautiful baby to where she is today.
Still cute and precious.
She's gorgeous. I love her. Zach, I'm not getting you yet. When we were in Tucson living on Rainbow Meadow Drive, Brenna was probably about 4 or 5. She received a gift from her godmother, Sarah Manor, and it was a yellow Volkswagen Bug, motorized. I thought it was really cool. I couldn't fit in it. But I remember her just cruising down that sidewalk. We would take trips to Oceanside, California. Brenna was about 14. We went shopping. I really didn't know if she was getting the right outfit, but it was a bikini. It was a bikini. So, she got this new hat, beach hat. She and I go down to the beach. I'm sitting down there in the sand, and I hear her yelling. She's in the water, sitting down. She's like, Dad! Dad! My bathing suit came off! I'm like, oh, it's just me and her. So I grab a towel. I'm running down. I'm like, just stay down. Take this towel and cover up. So, that was that. So, going forward, Brenna goes to high school. She enters the nursing program there at Sunrise Mountain. And when she graduates from high school, she already has a semester finished. She already had a semester of college completed. Two semesters. She becomes a nurse, works at Mayo for a little while, then finds another opportunity where she would have a life on the weekends working Monday through Friday. And goes to this surgery center, and we're sitting around, here's another connection. We're sitting around the kitchen table, and she's talking about this anesthesiologist named Dr. Gozar. And I'm like, Gozar? I'm like, I went to grammar school and high school with Gozar. Well, sure enough, it was this kid's uncle. The floods make this world smaller and smaller. Now it's Zach's turn. Welcome to the family. I'm going to get to the most important part of Zach's part of his speech I'm going to give at the end. At the end of what I'm talking about. I need Zach for the first time. Brenna gets into nursing school. What do we want to do during COVID? Throw a party. So we threw a party. Met Zach for the first time. He walks in the house. I'm like, what's up? You hurt yourself? No, I'm just really nervous. So, when Zach is nervous, he's got his gait's a little different. So, we end up playing, we had games out there, bocce ball, cornhole, and I made sure Zach was on the opposing team, but next to me. Because when the Floods like to play backyard games, we like to get in your head. Yeah, I was getting in Zach's head. Then we were on this, it was the final score, and Zach and I are going. And if Zach made this one, the game was over. I go to Zach. You really want to marry Brenna? We're not going to try and make a point. So you know what Zach does? Airs it out.
Yes, we did.
So Zach flies to Kansas City to meet Gail's family. Jim and Lydia King, who I forgot to mention, they're not here today. They're in Kansas City. Oh, I just mentioned. He goes to Kansas City for what? 36 hours? Was it 8 days? You got the experience, Brenna's Uncle John. So, after Zach leaves, my mother-in-law says to me, you know what? Zach really reminds me a lot like you. And I was like, wow, my mother-in-law just paid me a compliment. Zach, as you know, you're a class act. Unbelievable. Welcome to the family. To close,
Oh.
Closing. Brenna's grandparents instilled in us faith, family, and fun. You've experienced faith and family already. We're going to experience some fun tonight. Thank you for bringing all of us here. Many more years of love, happiness, many children, communication. And remember, keep the faith.
Yes.
Thank you all.